Let's talk about the polls, though, because not so much the numbers, but the sentiment behind those polls, because some Poilievre supporters believe that they aren't to be believed. So, Frank, as someone who voted in the Liberal leadership race, what do you make of that sentiment?
I get very wary when any politician in general becomes combative towards some parts of the establishment. Like, for example, I was talking about Carney with the media, and then now Jenny Byrne apparently told the National Council of Conservatives not to believe the polls. Now, I don't think she meant that in the way that some of the supporters are taking it, but I think she meant it in the way that momentum needs to be maintained. The problem is that it's about the language and how we say things and how that's interpreted. So like when Pierre-Poilievre made the comment about women's biological clocks, once again, that is a very important sentiment to get across to Canadians that young people are struggling, but it's the way in which it's framed and how it can negatively affect them. And so I think that when they're trying to talk about a campaign of like really keeping up the support and like pushing the momentum and how they're having these big rallies, like that's all great. I think that's important to talk about. But the way that they're framing it and the lens that they're approaching it and allowing for people to come to their rallies wearing those "Don't Believe the Poll" shirts, I think that's actually going to hurt them in the long run, because it invokes the imagery and the memories of 2020 and then 2021 with Donald Trump and January 6th. Not that to say that it's at the same scale, but the problem is that you can't control the connections that voters will make and the extrapolations they will make from your comments and from your messaging. And so I think that it's just a misstep in terms of communications.
Jennifer